Hello and welcome to the TVGS live stream. You should be hearing both of us. I think we were testing that earlier just to make sure. Yep. It sounds like you're audible, but you're a little quiet.
We hope we get some just excellent games that we get to play. I hope we have some fun people to talk to in the chat. You know, this is Tech Valley Game Space Transmissions. As you can see, we were playing a clip earlier of Taro and I being collectively befuddled by one of the games that we played last week. How are we doing right now, by the way?
Alright, that should be better, a lot better audio-wise.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, that's. At least I think. I'm still going to be the louder one. It sounds like, but at least it's grabbing the audio a little.
That's fine. I'm okay with being the chill NPR person.
So as mentioned, so as you probably have already seen, we have this post that says we'll be playing our game in 20 minutes. And our games are Primordial, 11 Days, Kawatsathon, and Ubaltu. Definitely get onto Primordial and 11 Days if you can, because both of those need saving. By saving, of course, we mean lots more ratings. So, but without further ado, I did just download this. So first off,
Oh, I've seen that in the lists.
yes. Let's check to make sure we got all of these settings set up correctly here. All right, I believe they are. So looks like we're all ready to stream. I should probably make this a new tab. There we go. That's not what I wanted. Thank you. And just in case, I would also like to pop this out. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Never mind. Oh wait, no, I do want this, but in a really weird and awkward way. There we go.
What? Okay.
You can do that. It's stupid.
I know you can do that, but that is... Okay.
Now, that creates a lot of problems, such as the fact that I can't... Oh, wait. Can't... Will it let me? No? Oh, that's so boring. We need to, take out a bunch of these. Like, I don't want you. Visibility collapse. There we go. So then that should, in theory, allow me to see users in chat. And that's how we do it, folks.
Very cool.
Right. So where were we? Yes, we're going to be playing PIPO the Ghost. So PIPO the Ghost is a game about ghosts wandering in the clouds. We will help PIPO to solve puzzles on his way. And I did download the zip file, so let's go do that. We may have a lot of background noise in the background, by the way. That's redundant. But yeah, just to let you know. I did check what changes were being made, and I think it sounds like it's Ludum friendly. It was mostly bug fixes. So I'm going to go right on ahead and start playing that. Before we go on further, if you happen to be on the chat, do check to make sure. First off, if you happen to be on the chat, remember that you can submit your game with a !submit command. And we usually try to regularly check whether the Twitch user is on the chat or not, and then we ask them if they're online, and then we try to play their game. If not, we just go through this list in order. And traditionally, for the first game, we have always played just the first entry, and then we start asking whether any users on the chat is available from there.
Yes.
In theory, we should have the Ludum Dare. Oh, no, we don't. Why do you not have it? Tag. All right, let's add that tag right in there. That is concerning to me. Game development. There. All right, we got the proper tags in there. So hopefully that will in turn make our stream... Well, it's right here. But it's kind of bizarre that it's appearing as second rather than first. But okay, but in theory, that should make our stream appear as a higher priority item. But anyways, yes, PIPO the Ghost. We downloaded it. Let's do it. Whoops. Oh no. Certainly really dangerous according to Vast. Let's window it while we're at it.
I don't know if you've noticed, but it turns out everything is dangerous according to Avast.
Yeah, I did notice. It's quite concerning.
Avast is very cautious.
Mm-hmm.
They just want our computer to be okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I appreciate that or not, but here we go. Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, that's some nice water.
Yeah. It's some nice cell shading tricks.
Yeah. Shall we take a look at controls?
No, we should take a look at credits always.
Oh, yeah.
Lucas Grandin, Roman Hofschier Cuberus, Julian Lelez, and Alexandria Fauchard. And Dorian Grimm, special thanks to.
Probably Alexander.
Left mouse, place a new cube. Right mouse, retrieve a cube from a level from build mode. Mouse wheel, select a floor. Okay, that's fairly easy to remember. And A and D, rotate camera around level. Press N to skip a level. Alright.
Oh.
Here it is. Standard
Oh.
cube. Nothing special. It's just a cube. That... Oh, what's this? Do we need to turn the camera around?
Oh, we do.
Okay.
Huh.
So it's Minecrafty already.
Yeah, yeah.
How many blocks? Oh, okay. And then run. We did it! Okay, we take those blocks away.
So, does mouse wheel scroll the layer up and down?
Oh, thank you for pulling these buttons in, by the way. Huh?
Does mouse wheel scroll the layer up and down? Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Does mouse wheel do that?
no.
Oh.
Oh, no, wait, yeah, it does. Never mind. Interesting. So, if we try playing this,
Huh.
that's what happens. So it means that we need to take this out. Oh. And it drops. Wow, PIPO is not very smart. Checkpoint. Collect the keys to open the door. Okay. Sure. That's good enough. Directional cube.
Oh,
Directional
okay.
cubes would turn PIPO in the indicated direction, which is actually kind of important.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
now we
okay.
have like a 3D maze thing going on.
Yeah, we finally do. I'm gonna say...
In theory, we should only need 2 turns for this, right? Oh, wait, no, you have to turn him to start. He's gonna walk forward, you gotta make him turn on the block ahead of him.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So
you do need 3.
Backwards, this way. Then we need this way.
Yeah.
Then we need this, and then we need this. So, it's choo-choo rockets right here. Choo-choo! Yeah. We did it!
So I'm liking what I've seen so far.
I don't... Maybe it's really quiet. Are you hearing any audio outside of, sound effects?
Yes, it's... Well, not outside sound effects. I'm not hearing any music, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah. So... Okay. Oh, no, I don't want that. I'm gonna say this, then this.
I wish the blocks in the UI rotated with the camera.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to think this through. But, alright, cool. Backwards is gonna go here. Then forwards, whoops, left. Oh. Tricky, tricky. It's tricky! So this doesn't quite work. We have 2 lefts. And 2 backwards. So, I already can tell that, then forward is this way, and left is this way. Okay, so my guess my guess is it's something like this. Backwards.
You can't do that. And the reason is because that block heading toward the key block,
Mm-hmm.
that's going to send the ghost onto the key block, and he can't turn there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So the keys have to be in the middle of a straight run between turns.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
There's only one forward block here, so I'm
I
assuming.
agree with that.
Yep.
That has to be the case.
I bet you this is supposed to go here. The left.
I like that.
This cannot go here, so this somehow has to go here.
No, whoa, wait, I think that can work. Because can't we... Yeah, like that. Yeah, okay. Please let there be enough blocks. Okay.
You did it.
The ghost speed could be a little bit higher.
I'm doing my horrible impression of Final Fantasy X here. Yeah! Portal. Oh. Okay.
We're into portals that quickly, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay, so we don't have to... We can use the portal to elevate him.
wait a minute. Can we go back to that tutorial real quick? Yeah, restart. Nope. Okay. Because I have a question about directions.
I think the answer is yes.
Okay. So with that in mind, we know that I'm 100% confident that this has to go here, which means we're going to take away the portal right there.
Oh, wait. Because... Oh, we can place the other portal. Okay.
Right.
Alright. Yeah, you've got this. Yeah, that's it.
Well, I mean, I'm going to use that extra block in there just in case.
You know, it's set dressing. It's it's our own personal artistic flair.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. We did it. Jump. Wait. How many levels does it throw the PIPO up to? Not to mention that it throws it up by a significant...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Alright, yeah, let's try that real quick. Here.
I think he's gonna hit the bottom of the other one. What? Okay, that is not at all where I thought that was.
Yeah, camera angles could have been
wow,
useful.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there are two of them. Okay, I was wondering how the heck that was supposed to help. You okay? Backwards? Right. It seemed like it needed an extra space, so I'm gonna assume that's, whoops, necessary. Come on! There we go.
It's weird that the mouse position, like, the chosen mouse position seems to be based on the center of the cube height, not the bottom, considering the grid is at the bottom.
Right. Wait.
Okay, then. Alright. Oh boy. All right.
I have so many questions. Wait, what happens if you throw them in a portal right below?
I want to know.
Yeah. So we're gonna jump right here, and then we're gonna max out our levels and drop our portal right around here.
We'll see if that even works.
Yeah. Okay, so it's designed to land, not jump into the portal.
Okay. It is not preserving momentum.
Nope. But we want to check to see if it'll bonk its head right there.
What?
Not what I expected either. Can we destroy this block? No, we can't. Okay, cool. So that does explain a few things. Okay, so what I'm thinking really simple here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then at max level, and then does that line up? It kinda does.
Oh my god, you have two of them. Just use the other one as a bridge.
Yeah, something to that effect.
I feel like this is not the intended solution for this puzzle. We have way too many puzzle pieces.
Right. Well.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Very short.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's a circuitry puzzle.
It is a circuitry puzzle. Circuitry puzzles are very popular these days.
Yeah.
It's
it was okay. This new version does have a tutorial that is much easier to follow than I originally expected, but that does make me very curious. Maybe we should have played the original version and see what the tutorial was like for that.
I mean, I'm down.
Mm-hmm. Can we window this?
Oh, that's cool. They like filmed video of themselves doing the thing.
Mm-hmm. It's just so far away. So, yes. It doesn't seem like there's a significant difference other than the fact that the tutorial is like, you know, a little closer. What I do appreciate is that each of these levels are sort of slowly teaching the basics of each block, which is much
Yes.
appreciated. Like, I never felt like this was too hard, but I also didn't feel like it was hard at all.
Yeah, it does a nice job of gradually introducing mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it does anything particularly interesting with them.
Yeah, me neither.
It must have taken quite a bit of effort to get this whole building system up and running.
Yeah. Oh, there's our weird situation right here. It seemed to think I was at the top level last time. But yeah, no, it's interesting. I liked it. But I think, like, as it was like every other games of Choo Choo Rocket like situation.
There are so many games that do this now.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be too negative on this because it's like, you know, they implemented like, you know, like a set of puzzle mechanics, right?
Mhm.
And the puzzles were kind of disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's my impression. I don't know, man.
There was some unexpected twists and turns, particularly the portals. We're like, oh, portals, therefore, if you put it in the bottom, what the heck happens? And it just goes through, and we're like, oh,
That's true.
that's really disappointing.
I feel like the portals, maybe they came too early. I don't know. I don't feel like the game really justified their existence.
Yeah.
I feel like the directional tiles were very justified in existing. I'm not sure about the portals.
The jump was neat. I think the jump... So the problem I had with the jumps was it was difficult to tell what level it would lead me to.
Also, just watching the jump happen is a little bit bizarre and unsettling.
Like a ghost?
I suppose. I think I almost would have preferred if the ghost just floated up to a certain height,
right,
went forward one block, and then fell.
Yeah.
Like not parabolic at all.
Yeah, the readability of the... I mean, when I talk about the jumps and the portals, the readability was the main problem about it, because I ran with an assumption that it does certain things and was disappointed that it was not doing that.
Yeah.
To be fair with the portal stuff, like, I can easily imagine that switch to just a teleporter pad or something like that, and that would make it very logical that, the ghost can... I don't know about going through the block per se, but at least a ghost not bonking its head on the bottom of the block would make a little more sense.
Actually, given that this is a ghost, you could justify it flying up through any block, which could be pretty interesting.
But it does not justify the fact that it cannot go through, the rocks.
Yeah.
Which leads to more questions than answers.
I mean, it is a ghost, so really it shouldn't collide with anything if we're going to go down that road.
You're right. You're right.
Andrew's version,
the portal shouldn't do anything.
In my version of this game, you put a bunch of environmental tiles down, and then you're a ghost, so it doesn't matter, and you just fly directly to the exit through all the terrain.
I feel like the avatar is just cute, and that's the only meaning behind it.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like, Lemmings, where you get the sense, you need to give them directions because they're not very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Or, horse with blinders or other random similarities.
Yes.
So, yeah. Cute. I liked it. I didn't love it.
Yeah, it's not bad, It's not totally rocking my socks though.
No. I can see the concept being expanded, but at the same time, I think to myself, I've seen this before.
I want to see this with more attention to the fact that it's a ghost. I want to see ghost. I want to see ghost platforming mechanics because I've never seen that before, and I think it could be really sweet.
Okay.
In fact, pivot this into a Danny Phantom game, right? With Nickelodeon, right?
Fascinating. All right, sweet. So, do we have anyone on the chat right now who would like their games played that they have already submitted? Right now on the screen, I'm showing what the submissions are. I would also type in the chat right here. Any submissions you would like us to play? The Bob the Brawler.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yep, that's right there. Well, it looks like it's your turn.
All right.
Give us a couple of minutes. We usually switch hosts each game. I was complaining about how much I hate the rain because it makes my shoes and socks wet. And moist socks and shoes are not fun to deal with.
It's been very rainy around here.
Yeah, it has been. That's what October does to you.
Potion. Adds potion to inventory space to consume. Package increases max health, gives walls and potions. Strength power up. Exponentially increases attack power. Lasts longer with difficulty. Barrage power up. Enters a barrage of auto attacks. Range power up. Increases attack range and view distance.
Can you do me a quick favor
yes.
and go to the spreadsheet tab?
Sure, I think so. That one?
Yes, and then mark the Bob the Builder as now playing. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Okay. And then, oh no, which?
The Bob the Builder's.
There we go.
We can take out Pipo the Ghost too. Might as well save some resources.
Okay. Oh, bind Danadre 14? Bye.
Bye.
Controls. WASD move, space heal, left mouse click attack, right mouse build, toggle pause, mute, restart game, and toggle full screen. That's...
Wait, hold up for a minute. Would you be able to play it later instead? Like, how many minutes later if you're still here? I'm assuming we'd have, if we were to play it. Well, we do record these, by the way, so we can probably point you to where the recording was, if that helps. I'll be back 40 minutes to an hour. Okay.
We'll be here in 40 minutes.
Yeah, we'll still be here after 40 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else would like to have their game played? If not, we will be, yeah, you just have to clear that. Yeah, it's really silly. Either that or we'll be playing these games in order again. Let us know when you're back, by the way. Dandre 14, was it?
We'll see you later. Alright. I don't think we're seeing anyone else in the chat.
Yeah. We could also switch to the Twitch channel. And remember that I took out a bunch of things. So when you click on that three dots thing.
3 dots.
Yes, it says user in the chat. So that allows us to see if there are any users.
There are a few other people, but...
Yeah, well, we can try matching it to the Twitch user column. In the spreadsheet.
Oh, you're right.
And I don't see it, so...
Neither do I.
Play Claimbeer.
Alright. Claimbeer. Alright.
Is that in any way a riff of Vlambeer?
I hope it is. I think it is. Look at the pixel art and the font. Claimbeer is a small Metroidvania where you start in a dark room. You was drunken and got here in this dark cave, but you don't know how you came here. You must get out of this cave. You can collect your items and unlock abilities and things.
That was
Candle.
a really epic reading, by the way. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Candle, enlighten the world. Jump boots, you can jump now with space. Arrow, you can shoot arrows with X. Dash, you can now dash with C. There's no save game. 2 major hot fixes. Okay.
Oh, web.
It is time to enlighten.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. We got music. You drank too much last night.
Oh boy.
Wake up here in the dark cave. How did I get here?
We might want to turn the volume down a little bit here.
Sounds like a beatbox composition. Okay. So far, things are readable.
Okay, so I got a candle.
Okay.
So now I can see.
Right.
I don't think I can jump.
Mm-hmm. So, genuine thing.
Oh, but the door's unlocked.
Yeah. Genuine thing. I do appreciate that it started off with a dim lighting because it forces the focus on the character itself. And that is useful from a game design, well, from a player perspective, because like, you're constantly paying attention to that. Oh, okay.
That seems like that seems like a bad idea over there. All right. So now we have jump boots.
Can you double jump?
No.
Okay. Can you short jump? Short hop, I guess?
No. I think it's the same.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
No,
you can.
jump.
You
Yeah,
can. You totally can. These are somewhat floaty controls.
Yeah, I can see that. A little bit like the sluggish grind. Wow, good job dodging those drinks, and good job hitting a dead end.
What do you think happens if I hit one of these bottles?
I mean, well, we're gonna find out. You dead.
Okay then.
And there's no save point.
That's right, but that's fine. It's early, right?
We discovered what happens when you drink too much.
You die.
You have died.
The doors seem to be unlocking just as it's convenient, which I don't know how I feel about.
Yeah. Are they always unlocked?
No, so red doors are locked.
Oh, I see.
So there's nothing in that door, because we went there last life.
Mm-hmm. Oh, blind jump. Seal.
Dang it.
Wait, is there something up there?
Yeah, the exit. I think. Yeah. Now we can get over this hump, right? And go over here. Oh my god, look how much we can jump. We're so good at jumping. What do you want to bet we're going to fall down from there later?
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that.
Well done. You died.
The jumping is really floaty.
Yeah. What's your acceleration like? Is there like a deceleration?
Hit the button.
Okay, so it's Mega Man controls. Good to know.
Yeah, so hold on. So
Oh.
yeah, so you continue moving quite a long time after you've taken your finger off the button.
That's concerning.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate.
That tells me it's a block-based movement.
Yes.
Which makes everything harder. The music is not bad, but I wouldn't say it's good either.
I think more important than the music is the sound effects, which are a little bit grating.
Yeah, it is. Like, what's that random noises coming from?
Yeah, I can't tell if that's deliberate or not.
It doesn't fit with the general aesthetic of the game.
Oh, God. All right.
Do you want to switch?
No, I'm gonna give this one or two more shots. We haven't been playing this for very long. I'm willing to give this a little bit of time. You know, I find it doubtful that this game is particularly long. After all, we now know where 2 of 5 items are, right? Oh, there's. Oh no. Oh. Okay.
Or oh, that's right.
I can't jump yet, right?
Yeah.
So
you soft lock yourself.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean the creator already knows, but checkpoint, always checkpoint.
Yeah.
And always checkpoint in such a way that every move is reversible. Gosh, that block-based momentum is so awkward.
Well, the weird thing is, like, that's not block-based, right? But you have, like, some really weird acceleration that just continues for a long time after you're, after you take your finger off the button.
Yeah, what is that sound effect?
You mean the no? What I? Okay. I'm gonna do this one more time.
Okay.
That's what I've got in me. I will attempt this one more time. I am just holding right right now, by the way.
Mhm.
That's all I'm doing. I'm just holding the right
Alright.
button. Whee!
I mean, up to this point, I'm like, this is fine. But then the platforming kicks in, and I'm like, oh no, the controls were not made for this.
It's a very strange set of controls. Oh, that's right. That's so weird.
Mhm.
So you will typically... Oh, that's so weird. No, 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 okay. Okay.
This is stressful.
What? What? Wait.
Oh, that's bizarre.
I...
Wait, what?
Do you want to try?
I'll find out later.
Okay, do you want to shelve this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you've already gotten what you wanted out of this to make a review out of it anyways.
Oh, really, Chrome? Really?
You can right-click on it.
So, what do we think?
Wow. The controls.
The controls are really bad.
Mhm.
Wow.
It really feels like the controls does not make it. Like, completely ruins every single aspect of this game.
The momentum, the way that the momentum is carried makes it inappropriate for platforming.
Mhm. And the lack of checkpoints makes it infuriating.
Yeah, and I don't think there's even acceleration on it. Like, am I right about that? Yeah, you just you don't slow down. You just continue moving until you suddenly stop, which is very strange.
Mhm.
It's very weird.
It's not frame-based, is it? Well, it doesn't matter because it seems to be running at a perfectly fine frame rate.
Man, I don't know. I can't imagine it's supposed to go faster considering how fast his animation is going.
Right.
Maybe it's supposed to go slower. Who knows?
Yeah.
All right. Shall we move on?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Sounds like we're struggling with that one. Yeah. Who else is available online and on the chat and would like to like us to play their game?
If you have submitted your game, you can tell us the row column of the spreadsheet that it's in, and if you have not submitted your game, there should be a link, I think, somewhere, right, to submit your game.
The title of the stream is to submit. Hit !submit.
Ah,
on the
okay.
chat.
And that will make your game appear in this spreadsheet. And if you are in the chat and we see you say, "Hey, I submitted my game," we will play your game in front of you. All right.
!submit should technically work on YouTube. I have tested it exactly once. And that was 2 Saturdays ago, so maybe the bot is not running anymore.
Hard to say.
Yeah. But hey, yeah, let's switch microphones while we're at
Yes. All right.
Let's take a quick look to see what our user list so far is. Denidri is doing stuff. I believe we've already played Hostma Raffles game. So, and we don't see anything from Command Root. So,
I think we're just playing the next one.
yeah, I guess it is.
Small town.
That could describe our city that we live in.
You're a hardworking employee and student who forgot to go Christmas shopping. The problem is, it's Christmas Eve and you have nothing. Click a place to buy the perfect present for your significant other. They deserve the best.
It's a short
1 to
interactive
3
fiction.
minutes interactive narrative.
Try not to spam click or things might not activate in time. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, it's a Unity game. Not a Ren'Py game. I'm surprised to see this. I would like to make sure I can hear the music, so let me reconfigure my situation here. Yeah, that's much more comfortable. Hopefully people can actually hear me. Let me test to see that. Yeah, people can hear me. Cool, sweet. Let's go, play. Press spacebar and click to exam. Oh, darn. Boring workday is finally over. And I would like nothing more than to go home and do nothing. Boy.
Christmas Eve, dude. Oh. It's Christmas Eve, dude.
See ya, guys.
Bye. Get home safely.
Since we're not seeing each other tomorrow, Mary.
We gotta remember that this person is employed by Scrooge.
Oh no, Christmas is tomorrow and I forgot to buy presents. The week really caught up with me. I forgot to go yesterday. This is my life right here. I know James probably has something really meaningful prepared. There's no way I'm going giftless. Everything's going to close soon. It's Christmas Eve. I only have time to go to one place. How the heck did I forget Christmas shopping? Looks like I only have 3 viable options here. Will it be literature, cat, or video game?
Literature, cat, or video game? Cat. I always buy my significant other Dostoevsky.
Yes. Where should I even go to find the best gift? Apparently space. Wait, I just remembered. I have James' wish list. Anyways, James has mentioned wanting something I wrote down. It's memes, rest list, and recipes. Looks like I only have 3 viable options here. Will it be the literature, cat, or video game?
Not the trip to Disney. Unlimited supply of Kit Kats. Oh, you could buy like a super box of Kit Kats. Like it's Christmas Eve. There's probably still discount Halloween candy. Misplaced book by Alexander Dumas. Who is Alexander Dumas? I don't remember.
I'm gonna go with video games.
Like if we were doing tops this one, then like that we would contain it.
I'm clicking video game. Cat?
Do you think maybe you need to click the bullet point?
Yeah, good, yeah. Like,
Nope. Did it bug out?
They did say don't spam click. What? Weird.
James had played a ton of video games. What made me write this down in the memo, though? I think that day was something like this. It was... You know, the yellow on the text makes it really hard to make out from the white, so it's actually hard to read.
People. High
Yes.
contrast on your text.
What's, like, the first game you remembered playing? Can I have you play as James?
Probably Mega Man X. I have a lot of good memories of that game.
Oh, you're that kind of guy.
When I moved to my new house through... got lost in the move. So now some kid has it and I can't experience it. I can do a different voice if you would like.
I remember seeing that. It had stickers all over it, right?
Yep. That's the one.
Well, keep going with that voice.
Okay.
I like that memory of James. But enough reminiscing. We're here.
You know
Wow.
what we're doing right now, Taro?
Yes.
We're playing a video game.
Wow, how dorky. It's perfect for Jame. Alright, well, I'm gonna look at that.
None of these are video games.
Used, but still okay.
I thought we just... Oh, that's a Nintendo DS. And there's Xbox controllers over there.
I'm overwhelmed.
The
With joy.
new Nintendo 3DS.
There
Oh,
is
that's
tension
a Pokemon.
here. Oh, Oddish? Yeah. He stinks, bro. Halloween just passed. What? Why are we... Can I bring his katana? Too pointy. What about this Triforce? Very magical. That's not really a Triforce, it's more of an Illuminati, but whatever. I know, Jamie would like a dress. But look better in Periwinkle.
Periwinkle.
Best girl. Sailor Moon, I assume.
I can't tell.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting too far away from the TV and my eyes are not that good anymore. She's wearing something red.
I have looked through... No, did we?
Which one of these kooky things are coming home with me tonight? None of these are video games. Drag the desired gift into the question mark slot. I don't even know what that is.
Great. What a good find. Hopefully James likes it. James loved the gift!
Well, alright then.
Oh, we have to restart the game. Alright, well, we're gonna have to see what happens if we give them the wrong gift.
Oh, let's give them the Oddish.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny if the other one liked it.
I'm being very careful not to overspam my space. Does anyone relate to this story? Because I'm so sorry if you do.
What if James is allergic to cats? So how did you get it to advance before?
I clicked everywhere.
Weird. I seem to remember you clicking on go and that making it do the thing. Is it a spot on go?
Oh, it is. Alright, we're gonna need a cat. I wouldn't normally just get someone a cat without asking. But James has been wanting one ever since the last cat.
Now, see,
How
that doesn't bode well, actually.
No, how could I forget the day cat was added to the memo? It all started with... Oh my god, look at that girl's backpack!
God, I wish that were me.
Well, thanks for the info. I'll see you.
I miss Tabitha. She let the world. She let the world too soon. I want a cat so freaking bad.
Is that a real cat inside a backpack suffocating?
I don't think it's suffocating. I think there are backpacks that have like a window in them with like a vent, so you can like carry around a small animal in them.
Oh, that's a chill cat. I like that memory of James.
Does this person have memories of James they don't like?
This place is divine. I've never been happier. Then just stay here and forget about Christmas entirely.
It's
Don't
like
you-
that phone game, Neko or whatever.
Nick Watsamit.
Yeah, that one.
Coco remembers everything.
Okay.
Let's go with remembers everything because that sounds like a perfect thing. Tyrant of the Shelter. Oh no, never mind. This Kate is clearly the better one. I was purred all right.
Alex de Meow.
Mm-hmm.
GG.
So she still seems unreal. So that's a Final Fantasy reference right there.
Henry the Purd doth meow too much, methinks.
Is this a long cat?
Baby jelly snake,
No description.
I guess. Maro, I think he likes me. Mittens, she doesn't wash her hands. 3 Paw Mackenzie. He ain't got no feets, but he's mean on the streets.
I have successfully pet all the cats. What about this one? The one with the butt.
It's a long cat. It's the same cat.
It's time to pick the perfect cat for James. We basically decided the one that took over the space, right? Yeah. Here it is.
We have to choose the tyrant cat.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yes. That microphone is muted, but if you'd like to join us, feel free to. We might have a third host here. What a good find. Hopefully James likes it. They love the gift.
It's a cat. Why are you calling it a gift?
Like, I was wondering what was going on there. Was the cat the gift, or was the cat choose the gift?
Alright, I guess we're gonna go with literature as the last thing.
Promise tomorrow. Alright.
And then finally we'll get to Oddish.
Of course. I mean, I was kind of kidding, but okay. So only the bottom half of the go button works.
James has always liked books. I think no book has been unread.
There are a lot of books.
I know, although I do remember a conversation about that famous book. Kind of embarrassing, but it went something like...
So all of this transition text, like I remember many years ago, and like you can skip all that. You can like people will understand it's a flashback. If you're like he loves books, and then it's like God, summer reading sucks. Damas, Three Musketeers.
Yeah, the Three Musketeers. Who the heck is Alexander?
Do not spit on Alexander Dumas. He wrote my favorite book. Oops.
Hee hee. That was a good memory.
I guess. Do you think the protagonist really spit on the book?
Oh no.
Yes, Tara, you really do have to click on every single one of those colored rectangles.
Oh no.
'Tis the season to be reading. That doesn't rhyme.
How to write jokes.
That's an option. How to write jokes.
Yo, play the cat level. Oh no.
The Count of Monte Cristo. Never read The Count of Monte Cristo unabridged.
Great Expectations.
It's too long.
Game jams for dummies. Alright, we know what book we're choosing. It's this one right here. It's the yellow one. Remember that.
Yeah, the yellow one. All right.
That's...
Somehow I feel like we might suddenly have a lightsaber duel in this game.
I'm pixel hunting. I'm pixel hunting.
What about the pink one? Oh, you clicked the pink one. Never mind.
I'm pixel hunting. Time management.
Time management.
I'm sure something's gonna
I'm pixel hunting. Untitled.
So are we going to find Vulkan for Dummies in here as well?
God, I hope not. I've been
I'm
I've been
pix
writing
hunting.
a Vulkan layer recently. It's a graphics API. It's an experience.
I'm pixel hunting.
As witness to his experience. Yes, yes it is.
A Tale of Two Cities. That's got to be the last one.
A
You're
tale
all
of
done.
two colors.
It's yellow.
Great. What a good find. I hope James likes it.
So that little jingle is clearly supposed to be like the Phoenix Wright choose the evidence thing.
Alright, oddish. Because it's oddish.
We're gonna get the same ending, you know.
Yeah, we probably will.
I'm genuinely curious whether it is possible to have an unliked present.
Well, we can give him a pen.
That's not worth it. I still don't know what the green and blue box are. Are they game consoles?
Hey, do you play submitted games by any chance? Yes. Feel free to pull it under the exclamation submit, and it'll bring up a URL of our form, and you can submit there. What am I missing?
You're missing the oddish. No,
No,
you're not.
it's,
You're missing
Poster.
Oh yeah, you didn't get the poster. I thought you did.
Oddish. Great. Oh, loved. Is that the same thing as...
I don't know. I don't know.
Alright, well... I think that's good enough.
Alright.
We had a good time in my first Ludum Dare. Ah, I see. I had to cut a bunch
Ah.
out, and I'm sure most people did. But I'll do better next time at limiting my scope.
That was quite good for a first Ludum Dare.
Mm-hmm.
It had like a few different screens of stuff to do. You know, it was probably a fair bit of code.
I mean... It was cute. It was very shockingly linear, and the parts that were really confusing was, you know, the shopping part. Oh, hey, look, the Nightbot actually worked on, YouTube. Joy! That is the best thing about this game.
Seems like the buttons were a little bit,
Yeah.
you know, intermittent. Maybe not working all that great.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, agreed about that. I wasn't especially impressed by the writing. It seemed very like we got up to, oh no, Christmas is coming over, so there's some personality there. But then there's the whole reminiscing thing where it just felt like, oh,
If
okay.
you submit your game, like we're talking about it now. If your game is submitted, we'll probably play it next.
Yes.
We play games of people who are present in the chat before the rest of the backlog. Sorry, Taro, please continue.
No, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for keeping
Writing.
track of the
The
chat.
writing.
Yeah, the writing. To be fair, it's almost Japanese in a way where it's just very observational, slice of life kind of thing.
It is very slice of life.
Yeah.
Yes.
The conflict and how quickly it resolves itself is just like, oh, Okay, I guess that's a thing. That's not really a significant conflict, I guess, but that's a thing. Just, I don't know. There was something about that writing where I wasn't all too that impressed with. I'm now really impressed by how Ryan is dissecting that microphone right now.
For the benefit of the chat, I want you guys to know that Ryan is currently disassembling his microphone, which is, I think, not muted right now.
It is.
This is
it is muted.
yeah.
Okay.
This is probably a taste problem, to be absolutely clear.
I'm not so sure, and here's why. So the game is sort of like ostensibly based around like this conflict of like, oh my god, I need to find a present for like this person who's important, right? And
then you have all the time in the world.
Well, there's that, but there's also that the writing doesn't do a very good job of driving home why this relationship is valuable or important to the person, right? It sort of talks about some memories and doesn't really elaborate on anything about their relationship, right? For instance, this would be a very different game if it started with the character having a flashback of like having gotten a terrible gift the previous year and feeling guilty about it, right? Like that'd be a very different game, right?
I don't necessarily think it needs to go that far per se.
But I'm giving an example, right, that clearly demonstrates
the stakes.
Yeah. So I think the writing sort of left something to be desired.
Yeah. The bookstore. Oh my god, the bookstore. That was a nightmare.
Yes.
To be fair, the video game store was a slight bit of a nightmare too, because it was not immediately obvious what you can or cannot click. So we just kind of clicked all the things and see what happened.
The best clicking level was definitely
the
cats.
Right.
Because you were just excited to hear all the names of the cats.
And we knew what we were doing immediately there. We knew what the I Spy game was.
Yes.
But the bookstore in particular was easily the worst. The pixel hunting in that game, that section was awful.
I think it would have been really funny in the book section if you had had a very, very well painted like background of books, and then like Scooby-Doo, you had some books that were painted in like clearly a different style, right?
Because it needs to be animated. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Well, you could always tell what part of the scenery was,
right,
gonna change.
Hello.
It's one of those. It's like.
Thank you, Ryan. Hello, love waves.
Right. That's such a terrible idea. Anyways, yeah. In regards to the books, my main problem again was that, like, there was nothing that was distinguishing each book from another, besides color, and even then, not by much. Like, especially, I have questions as to whether a person that's colorblind could actually play this game as a consequence.
Yeah. Well, I would say most, like, the books that you could click on were different colors, but it was subtle enough that it was hard to tell which different colors were different, right?
Right.
And they were all pretty much just shades of blue.
So I feel like they were all effectively shades of gray anyway, So what I would say is it wasn't exactly great for a fully color-sighted person. I'm not actually convinced it would be that much worse for a colorblind person because it was basically already grayscale.
Yeah. So definitely better choreograph of what you need. Like, I think what puzzle games or point-and-click adventure games, the modern ones nowadays, does a really good job at is it tells you objectively, not objectively, pardon me. It tells you as an objective to collect a specific item, right? So now you know that that is an item that you have to actively look for and collect.
Yes.
And that's why the cat one was so easy to do, because we figured, oh, it's an I Spy game where we can find as many cats on the screen as possible, and that totally worked. It would have been nice, by the way, if there was some sort of indicator that you already found the cat on the screen itself. So, for example, the cat was simply disappeared from the screen. That would have went a long way.
Yeah.
But like that was easy to me. When it came to video games, it's like, oh, am I supposed to select a bunch of, actual video games? But no, it's like any sort of, random props that one person who's really into video games would like.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Hmm.
It was a little bit of a non sequitur there.
And then books was like, okay, I know I have to get a book, but which one?
Yeah.
The screen is full of books. There's nothing in here that tells me which one. So yeah, no, that could have really needed help.
And for all the effort of picking out the books, the titles of the books were not particularly interesting.
Yeah. Still, I mean, good job for a first game. Lots of improvements to be made.
Yeah, it's still absolutely it's very good for a first game.
Yeah. Cool. So, I guess I'll mark that as now played.
Actually, it was a first game, and it had art, sound, several mechanics.
Mhm.
It was, it was fine for a first game.
Like flashing on your mic.
That means low.
Yeah, I muted it.
Oh, okay.
Pardon me. So, has anyone on the chat submitted their game so far yet? Because we're willing to play that. I submitted a game, be right back. I don't see it? Because the latest submission here is on the 20th.
Refresh the page.
Yeah, let's try that.
Well, Google Docs usually updates live.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it should.
It looks like Anion Z is trying to submit, so I say we
Well, let's
wait
take a
second
look
to
at
see if
this
we can make that work.
link that we submitted to and see if it's the right one.
Well, that seems right.
Yeah, that seems right because it says the code of conduct right from the beginning, which is a significant change I made at the... Oh, okay.
When you check the other.
Go to live form. Yeah, that's the same URL.
Is it?
Yeah, should be. So you can easily tell if a URL changed if I swap between those two tabs, and definitely those are definitely the same URLs. Yeah, try submitting again.
Yeah, it's very weird.
Mm-hmm. Because it's not appearing in these.
Very cool, Denadre. We will be here, I think.
Yes.
We are here till 6.
Yeah, so to Anion Z, do try submitting again and see if that works. Again, if you're looking for the link, !submit will bring up the form. Let me type that in real quick again. That is very bizarre that it doesn't work. In fact, you know what? I'm going to submit my game. I reviewed. The game is called Ubuntu. The game link is this one right here. Copy link address. Game Jam. Ludum Dare. 45. It really does not matter how you specify this. Notes. I'm just testing here. Twitch name. Omiya Games. Twitch handle. Actually, my Twitch name is not that. I kind of spoofed. Submit another response. Ubuntu showed up.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Is there like a schedule? If so, if I'm done with my game, I know. Do you play and rate games usually? Yes, but we don't rate it live. Is there like a schedule so if I'm done with my game, I know? Today is the last stream.
In theory, we're rating games and playing games that were made in Ludum Dare 45, which was 3-ish weeks ago. So that's sort of what we're doing this for. I don't think we normally just play random games that people hand us.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
I don't think that TVGS does these types of streams outside Ludum Dare where we like play games.
Not very
that people
frequently,
submit.
but we do. If there's any sort of game jams out there,
Okay.
that we think is of interest. So I think we do try another live stream for global game jams. We might do 1 or 2.
Okay. Let's check to see if the spreadsheet has the third submission. They're all gonna come in at once.
Yay!
Yeah, we did it.
Hey!
Okay, so first off, we are not going to play this. It's rejected because this is my game, and I don't see any reason for you to play my games.
Your
Anyways,
game is beyond criticism. Right?
well,
it has
have we done-
transcended design.
Have we done what's it yet?
Have we done things?
Kawatsuthon.
Kawatsathon, Ryan. My game is called Kawatsathon.
So let me
I feel like we
download.
shouldn't play our own games on stream.
Yeah, let me download this for you. But in the meantime, we need to swap.
Of course.
I feel like we need to make like a Twitch plays Kawatsathon.
No.
All right. Aeon Z, thank you for your patience. I'm sorry that you had to submit 3 times in our stupid form system, but we finally did it. I don't think we pasted our form in the description, so I don't know where you got that form link from, but... Anyways, are you going to read the description?
Yes. Ahem.
That is exactly what he was doing.
A game where you start, well, from nothing. What is nothing, you ask? In true nothingness, there's no space, no time, and most importantly, no chaos. You start as a small singularity, with yet no complex parts to yourself. But as you gather more and more components of reality, you gain various abilities with which you can continue your journey, gradually declining into disorder. The path may be difficult, but we encourage you to fight your way through to the truth.
I have questions.
So do I. yeah. Controls: WASD, shooting, left mouse button, cursor, black hole, right mouse button, dial. I'm okay. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, I don't think this was formatted correctly.
Shooting, left mouse button, aim, cursor, black hole, click right mouse button, dialogue, space, left mouse button, right mouse
Wait, so
button?
why does the singularity can form black holes?
Well, a singularity sort of is a black hole.
We want to.
Make the chat visible.
Oh, yes. Yeah, there we go. Wait, it shouldn't be like that. Uh-oh. Is this playable? Has something bad happened?
Yes.
I'm assuming that they were talking about how the directions were how the controls were
You're
formatted
probably
on the
right.
page.
You're probably right.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Well, we can't see the chat anymore.
Uh-oh.
Pardon me. It's time for me to work on stuff. Oh,
Taro is getting his laptop.
your epic reading?
Just as the cosmic...
I think it's that-
Oh, dang it.
I think it actually
Okay.
is speaking it.
Then we can't hear it.
Right. I heard something.
Okay, hold on. We'll exit, and then I will reread it. I will read it again. Oh. Vaclav Havel. I've asked, can you go away, please? Alright. Okay. Oh. Ooh, this is pretty. This is very pretty. Nothingness and emptiness are not the same.
Which?
The movement is a little bit sticky.
Alright, sorry about that. I just brought up the chat here. Should be some sound. Not sure if there is.
There is some sound. It's just quiet.
So, you might notice that a Japtar appeared. That is me. That is a little too loud there, Ryan. I'm a little concerned. I like the vibe this game has, says Lovely.
Yeah.
Yes.
I also like the vibe. I'm finding it hard to... I feel like I should be collecting things, and I'm finding it hard to do that.
Are you sure? Are you sure this is not your game? About collecting things?
Oh!
I assume you can't do anything with the stars, right?
I don't think so.
No.
Oh, I missed... No, I didn't miss this.
Those sparkle lights are supposed to mean something, obviously.
What about the smaller black blobs?
I've also tried running into them and clicking on them, and I can't, you know.
What
Did
about
you
the
right-click on them?
What about the
I have.
smaller bright lights?
You missed it a few times. The white orb.
The white orb? Well, it's not that one. It's not this one. Right click, left click. Okay, then I must have been near it earlier. I mean, there's this thing, right? But, like, I can't get over there right now, so that's not it. I think these are all
The one in
lights.
the upper right corner.
Oh, look at this. What it... Wow, okay. Is this it? Well, nothing's happening. Okay. Oh, this... Oh, wow.
Nothingness is now emptiness.
No. That we're on a delay, so the no did not actually operate, but we got our first one.
Okay.
So what if you go back to the first one now? So like all the way back at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
That was a blue door. Time obtained. With its flow comes disorder. Lovewave says, if there's an acceleration, I think it'd be,
oh
it'd
my.
be better.
Okay.
On the movement. Nope, acceleration would ruin it.
What was that thing following you?
I don't know. Probably something about like chaos or entropy or something, or badness.
Ooh, yellow.
Yellow. Senses develop. You hear the chaos.
Yeah, I don't like that sound. Let's
you
leave.
Speed up later on, it says. Loveway says, oh.
Okay. Oh, hello, bad bug things.
Destructions obtained. Space-time fractures forming black holes. Right mouse button.
I think they slow things down.
Oh, interesting.
I think. Oh, hi. Yeah, they slow stuff down.
That was adorable.
What are the purple ones?
What is that weird clicking noise?
I think they're bad monsters running into the door.
Oh, I see.
Oh, I know where I need to go. Okay.
And copyright strike.
Hello.
Oh, there's
Hello
more
from
bad guys.
Frost,
Oh
not
no, I
Ghost.
don't like this. I don't like this. No, 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 no. I'm gone. I'm not even here. You guys didn't see me. I'm what?
Do 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 do. We're being chased, but it's just really comical from our perspective. Hey, you got a lot of friends now. See, they want hug.
I don't want to hug them.
You feel like you understand yourself better now that you have health.
Oh, okay. Okay, that actually does explain a few things.
Hello, Frost, not Ghosts. I know I said that earlier, but as you can see, we're playing a couple of Ludum games.
Oh,
if
dear.
you'd like to submit, remember that you can enter
Yes!
exclamation, then submit, and that'll bring up the link to our Google Forms to submit your game. If you have
Oh, this is
any
just a
questions.
flashlight. I wanted a gun.
Your complexity and stability is question mark.
How do I get? You gotta be kidding me.
It was absolutely nothing. I mean, you recharge as normal, so that's good.
Okay, I'm thinking that's not actually a collectible.
Yeah.
At least yet.
Stop giving people ideas, Ryan.
Thunderbolt. obtained.
Yes!
Left mouse button. God's desire to extermination.
Andrew, use your Thunderbolt attack.
Oh, that is not how I thought Thunderbolt would work, but okay.
Oh, the sound is really nice. Now, can you lower that volume a little bit? Thank you. Wait, why did that black hole move? The particle effects are really nice.
They are.
It's about the only juicy thing in here so far, though.
Haven't you seen the, like, you know, pivotal, haven't you seen that, like, super important GDC talk, don't juice it or lose it?
I thought it's juice it or lose it. Decipher the
Intelligence.
truths and puzzles of
Ooh,
this world.
we now see our complexity and stability.
Oh yeah, you're right.
We can now make
Oh,
sense
there's
of
numbers. There's numbers. They gave us numbers. Okay.
Hey there.
Hi. You can finally understand me. Oh, hi. We're called Neutrazol. Neutrals. Feel free to speak to us anytime. The purple door below. Oh. And only intelligent species are able to unlock it. Yet I wonder who designed it.
By the way, it says,
Oh, no,
Any
no.
and Z, hold the right mouse button. Don't just click it for spawning the black hole, apparently.
Well, we'll see, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens if you press?
Okay, so that's God dang it! Okay, fine. Ow. I forgot to hold it down.
Oh, isn't it adorable?
Oh, for God's sake. Oh, I don't have to... Okay, so I can hold this button down.
Oh, there's a mistake. It's pronounced neutrals.
Oh, okay.
Like, actually supposed to be spelled neutrals. Careful. There are many strong guys down there.
What's a guy?
As long as you play smart and rely on your black hole, you should be fine. Good luck. That's very ominous to rely on your black hole.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
This guys are tough, right? The big ones drop crystals when they die. They contain their knowledge, experience, and power. Unfortunately, you need to be very wise in order to observe it. Don't at all look at this little corner thing on the right-hand side. Wisdom obtained. How did you do that? I could not learn from knowledge left by others. Okay. Oh, isn't that adorable? There's crystals. Collect it.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm kind of in danger here.
I thought this was Quetzalthon.
Collect them all.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it'd be nice if the things were since your hitbox is so small, it'd be nice if things were attracted to your character by magnetism or something. So I've been trying to hold down on the black hole, and I'm not seeing much actually happening when I do that.
Mm-hmm. So they just responded yes, true in some of your comments.
Okay. Of course.
Screen shakes. Good, good.
No, 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 no.
You'll be fine. Okay, you're a little less fine, but you're fine.
Oh yeah, shooting slows you down, so you gotta be real careful.
I mean, you're doing fine, just fine. Look at that. See? Never
And
a
more.
scratch. Oh, they actually spawn off screen, it looks like.
Oh, do they actually? Do
Yeah.
they really?
Because that's a
I don't think they do.
Well, let's find
I don't
out.
think I had killed that group yet. I haven't killed any of these guys.
Right, those you're correct. He meant left mouse button, not right mouse button. Oh, I see.
Oh, okay, okay.
The repetitive sound effects of the monsters dying.
Not that it particularly matters with the thing I'm about to say, but the fact that the left mouse button is called what's it called? I think it's lightning bolt or thunderbolt or something
Right.
like that. It'd be cool if you actually heard a thunderbolt or lightning bolt when it fired, even if it was quiet in the background.
Was there anything more on the upper right hand corner?
Oh my God! Really?
I want to know.
Not you. Ow! Wait, how did you get through the door? What? Screw you! Okay.
Oh, right. That was a neutral that says there's a bunch of stuff.
Fearless one, powerful creatures await you below. Only descend if your complexity has reached 1,000 or above. Don't be foolish
Oh, so there's a level up system. Interesting.
Right now, our complexity is 750.
Okay. Did I miss something, over there?
I think there's there are new ones spawning off screen.
No, there aren't. I haven't even cleared this room yet.
Oh.
It's a gigantic room. I'm getting the impression I am not supposed to actually try and clear it. Goodbye.
Pardon. Hey there! Hey! I'm intelligent, can you tell? Because what you need.
Oh
right
wait, we
now
haven't
are
spoken to that
crystals.
guy. You feel different from the rest. However, never let your guard down. Trust me, going to the right will not lead you to anywhere. Something's off. A being can't excel this quickly.
Let's go to the right.
It's definitely the spiral energy.
By the way, it's the creator says the smaller ones don't spawn crystals, remember?
Yes.
They also further said, no, you are fine to something that I don't remember.
Huh.
Are you just gonna go backtrack and talk?
Oh my god!
They killed Kenny.
Oh my god!
They're eating her.
Then they're gonna eat me! I saw that movie recently. It is baffling.
Truly, everything about this game reminds us of trolls. Everything.
I mean,
Of course, it's not as nice to meet you. That's.
I'm kind of in the middle of dying here, if you...
However, what's the reason for you returning here?
Have I been here before?
Yes, you have actually. Last time, I tried to warn you, but you wouldn't listen.
I couldn't hear.
Or could it be that you didn't understand us before? Down the road, only thing you'll find is thousands and thousands of foes. Down this road, okay. If I would be you, I wouldn't go this way.
Well, the other one says I'm not leveled enough, so...
Yeah, that's...
Okay, so, like, maybe don't put, like, these text people, like, right next to doors with enemies behind them.
What's the movie? Troll 2.
Truly cultured, terrible movie fanatics.
Right.
You know, they know that the real terrible movie is House 2. And also House 1.
Is that the Japanese film?
No.
Oh, okay. So... How should
Oh, I have a bad feeling. I have a really bad feeling about this.
How should we describe Troll 2? It was originally written because a screenwriter's wife wanted to make fun of
Oh my god!
vegetarians.
What?
What just happened there?
I think I died. I think I died, and so it made all the people around me disappear.
You know, animated, these are a lot more creepier than I originally expected.
It's true.
I
So
say
what I'm
that
really
as a
doing right
compliment.
here is I'm grinding complexity.
Right. I thought Sausage Party. I don't know why. Well, I mean that's also another movie.
That it is. It's also bizarre that Alan Menken actually was a songwriter on that movie.
That
He's
is
a
the
songwriter
that is
for
something you would know,
multiple
Ryan.
Broadway musicals and multiple Disney movies.
Look, people need to eat, Ryan, okay?
I mean, do you feel like the strategy of using the black hole and then constantly shooting as repetitive, or do you think it's a satisfying core loop of this game?
This game needs a little bit more than this. Yeah, it is. It needs a little bit more than this.
I mean, there might be more at the next
I would say
thingy that you get.
make the meter twice as long. Like make it go up to like 16 or 15 instead of 7, and then give you the choice of when to deploy multiple black holes.
Okay, so I'm a little late on the chat. I'll try to go through with my epic reading. Onion Z. We didn't have time to design different enemies. Sorry, mate. Love waves. When I saw it, sausage party. It is 16 plus. I said WTF, but when I saw it, I knew why. Danidri. I'm back. Oh, hi. I know that game. Bad Wolf. Hi. Hi.
Hello.
We are playing a game. It is in no way very creepy. We're also talking a lot about Troll 2, so...
Look, I mean, the game is kind of creepy, but on the other hand, we have lightning bolts,
Right.
so, you know.
And it's also Halloween, so we're kind of expecting this.
Don't blame the creatures. They're only trying to survive. They're attacking me aggressively.
For
That's
them,
how they're
this
trying to
world has
survive.
provided only one rule. Eat or be eaten.
Okay, let's just eat them then.
Yeah.
Barbecue.
Yum.
Does that... Oh, did we already read what that critter neutral says on the bottom right-hand corner?
Not sure.
Oh, we're almost there.
Oh boy, alright.
We're grinding. Yeah, that bottom right-hand corner.
I'm not sure we did. Oh, for God's sake, come on. Okay.
Aww.
Alright. Let's see what this guy has to say. The gods are blind. To fight one you need the other. In the end, it's just a never-ending loop that even gods can't control, nor do they need to. Evolution is only possible this way. Who is this guy?
That's a good question.
Oh no!
Oh, you're back to the beginning of the level. Good job.
Oh no! Alright, so I lost 10% of the universe's stability.
Oh, that's it? Sorry about that, neutral. We got business. Oh, look at all those crystals.
What's your deal? No complexity and only pure simplicity. Life won't struggle to reach new heights, overcome adversity, and thus won't evolve. Oh, okay. I was expecting more after that. Oh God! You see, that door is just death now. Goodbye.
Yeah, those respawned.
No, I don't think I've been in there yet.
Yeah, you have been in here. This is you're looping back to the beginning.
Yeah, that was the one that says don't descend unless you're over 1,000.
Yeah, but I hadn't descended yet.
True.
Right, because like the don't descend thing was all the way over there, I thought.
Yes, today is the last day.
Is this the one?
Today is in fact the last day to rate, so it is quite stressful. Well, okay, not today. Tuesday they said is when the Ludum deadline kicks in, if I remember correctly. Let me check the website. 2 days, so Tuesday at 8 PM Eastern Daylight Time. Guys, don't respawn. Okay, I'm wrong. You can now descend. You can only descend now. Aww.
This is the person who said you need 1,000.
Don't forget the other shard up there.
The other what?
The crystals?
Yeah, crystal.
Why would having 1,000 be like a gate? I mean, arbitrary gate, but...
I'm not sure what complexity does to gameplay, is the
Alright.
thing.
Oh, look at that, on the left.
Is it letting you shoot quicker?
Oh, it might be. Oh, you can aggro them on purpose. Oh.
Personally, I think there should always be a balance in this world. Is it one of us? No, it can't be.
I do notice that my sprite is just one of these enemies.
Right.
Oh my god.
You did it. Would it really be... That's all we need to know about that. Would it really be?
Forget the crystals.
Ryan, I'm in the middle of combat. Like,
Come
They
on.
were behind the door.
Yeah.
okay.
Would it really be that nice without chaos in this world? Entropy is replaced with tranquility. But no complexity and only pure simplicity. I think we already read that, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, it says you didn't see it cause you fight bigger guys. When I got... Oh, excuse me. It makes... You can only descend now. In regards to complexity, it makes you much more powerful. When I got more complexity, my attacks were stronger. You didn't see it cause you fight bigger guys. Lol. Just wondering, is there a way I can see where I am on the list?
I like this ranged approach. This is way better.
What language do you use usually when programming games to from Loveways? I use Unity, which means that I use C# as a programming language. The Unity game engine scripting language is literally just C#. In this case, also, you know, Andrew did the same thing because he was making a Unity game, but he typically likes to use C, as I
I'm
remember.
nuts, yes.
Range approach works because you're too powerful at the moment.
Ha. Oh, I don't like you. Okay, never mind.
Oh no, never mind. I like you
Ooh.
now.
That's a
Oh
big
god, are you kidding me?
sparkly thing.
Ah, spooky sound music. You'll be fine. Yeah, that's a big...
I don't think that's doing anything.
I don't think it's interacting yet. I think I gotta get more powerful before it
I think
notices
you
me.
need to go into that room next to you.
I'm gonna clear this out first because I have a feeling I'm gonna be fighting in here in a minute.
But it could be a more powerful weapon.
Yes, but it will
Exactly.
also activate new enemies. See, it's
Loveway
like a
says-
sprinkler system, all right? I'm just, you know.
Loveway says, I use Unreal to make 2D games. I know it's kind of silly, but I use C++ and it is my main language for now. That's totally fine. I don't think that's silly in any way.
Do what works for. Oh my god. Do what works for you in game development, okay?
Yeah. You do you.
You do you, unless you disagree with me on how to make games. Then, like, you're terrible and you should stop. That's a joke.
Yes, I realize. Is there a look ahead? That would be nice if there was a look ahead
Yeah.
where wherever you're pointing at, it allows you to move the camera towards that
What?
direction.
Maybe that's a future upgrade.
All right, I give up. I'm gonna go get the thing.
Accelerator obtained. Use your knowledge and enhance every bit of yourself.
You guys were right.
You probably should take
Ah,
the
stop it.
accelerator. That's a thanks for comments.
You know, it's like the Skyrim potion problem where you're like, I can't use any of my potions. I might need them later. You know. What if I need my potions in the afterlife after I'm dead?
Or before death.
You know, that'd be a pretty great twist for an RPG if your character dies and then they just go to the afterlife and there's an entire second game in the afterlife.
Yes,
No one
look
ever
ahead will be
finishes the
added-
main
okay.
plot.
Sorry, yes, look ahead will be added in future games, says Dev.
Ah.
Aww. Aren't they cute? They
No!
think they can hit you. They're so naive. By the way, what I'm calling you weird. It doesn't slow only living creatures. Projectiles are slowed down too.
Is that true? I'll be honest, I don't notice.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm okay.
Oh, good.
There's another one to the right.
Or
That's a new enemy type, so we're
I
about to
wonder
have
if
projectiles
they
shot
have
at us.
projectiles.
Yeah, yeah,
You
that's
feel
how.
it too, right? Vast amounts of energy. Maybe the guy's decision wasn't wrong after all. I don't know what this voice I'm trying to make is actually supposed to be. Chaos has been triggered. Slaughter it.
Oh, okay, fine. That's fine. No, it's cool. It's all cool. I don't mind.
I like the music.
Yeah. Why did its health? Why did it regain its health?
Is that bar itself?
Oh, I see. I have to shoot the things on the side, not the main guy.
I like how the less modules there are, the worse their bullets are.
That is pretty good.
That's quite unexpected. I guess that's what they mean by use the black hole to slow down the projectiles.
Alright, one left. No, you can't do homing stuff. That's not fair. Stop it. Stop it. No. My thing doesn't recharge that fast. Stop trying to flank. Oh, dear.
Oh yeah, that didn't quite work out.
Look, I still have 60%, okay? Alright, 50.
Oh, there's more. It's still shooting at you. You defeated
I
Chaos.
win!
It was finally erased from existence. You have carried out your duty well, says the
God?
sun. Oh, sorry. You're confused about what's going on, right?
Yes, very.
We're about to have some, like, mind-blowing revelations, right? Alright.
Fine. As a reward for what you've done, I will tell you my story. Before we go there, the story behind the chat says, you probably should take the accelerator. Yes, look ahead, will be added. Disorientation. Thank you for joining. Love waves. I guess in game depth, the end justifies the means. Doesn't matter what tools you use if you happen to produce an awesome game. Smiley mark.
That's agreeable.
Yes.
Fine. Oh yeah, you said that.
Approximately 14 billion years ago, a higher being has created this universe. Whoa. It may be hard for you to understand, but universes are mutually beneficial for both. their
I don't know,
creators
Rick. That
and
just
those who
sounds like
reside in
slavery
them.
with more steps.
High-level being usually live in universes. That makes it really hard hard to see the text.
But they're in high-level beings usually live in universes that suit their level. They do this to get a new level of understanding. Bit by bit, they gain experience, and in the end, to reach new dimensions. However, living inside the universe isn't the only method to get stronger. There are many other methods. They include creating your own universe. It's my car battery! However, one must fit the requirements and have a certain level of control before he can create a universe. Nonetheless, whoever is to live on your universe will pay a fee, but here's the thing. Even in this fantasy world, you cannot escape taxes.
Looking after your own universe and keeping it in control is a very tedious task. Hence, you may hire beings to look after your universe. There are called observers, and those who create universes are called creators. They are both addressed as gods. This is just a huge info dump, isn't it?
Yeah. Usually observers have a similar power to creators, but are yet unable to create a universe of their own. There is a strict rule between those who live in a universe and its god. Gods are obligated to not interfere directly. Obliged not to interfere directly with anyone in their universe. And here we are, approaching my story. I am an observer of this universe.
You could have just said that.
But honestly, I'm tired of this. The creator has gone lazy, and for some reason he thinks that by creating chaos he balances out the system. Due to chaos, entropy in this world keeps increasing. He thinks it will help evolution and life in general. I, on the other hand, disagree. It's his! He owns it! What are you just got through telling us they're possessions. Go work for a different universe. Go work for Google Universe. I detest chaos and destroying it was my plan from a long time ago. But as I said, I can't interfere directly. To save this universe from chaos, I created you as part of my own energy. That's interfering directly.
Yes.
However, you on your own were nothing. I had to use the main law of this universe to make you stronger. I lead you through the path of entropy for you to grow strong enough to destroy chaos. You are getting me. You're getting more and more complex, but sometimes this led to your death. I had to use all my power to resurrect you. Though each time you became more and more unstable. I'm glad you've reached this far. Now that you have defeated him, rest peacefully. Wait. What's going on? I clearly wanted to put him to rest just now. Why didn't he perish? No way. Can it be? That means Creator has foreseen this. I must take the responsibility. Listen carefully. This is still going on. This is the last time we meet. I can't blame you for what happened. The laws of this universe are not that simple. Just after you defeated chaos, your complexity grew to a very huge extent.
Why?
The result is that now you are the most powerful being of this world.
Why?
You got to this point through the path of entropy, and thus you are now chaos. We don't know that it's done yet. The end.
Bad Wolf. That looks like a really dark game. The story is pretty funny as well. It closed on us.
It closed.
It doesn't care.
No, what would be even better is if this had like a Doki Doki Literature Club type vibe, or there's something like remaining on, like running in the background or something.
No. We reopen the folder and all the games files are gone. In the end, you're nothing again.
Well, see, I was gonna give really high marks to mood, but now I have to really give really low marks for that info dump because I don't care.
It's like, you were doing great for so long! Like, you were doing so good, and at the very end, like, you just, like, oh my god, it was so much text all at once! And, like...
And at every single point, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care.
I was really nervous about the fact that I decided to, like, stop trading places and just power through it, but I'm really glad now that I did that, because, oh my god, you could close the game. That's true. Maybe that's true. You didn't
But we
have
wouldn't
to
know
read
it was
it.
the end.
What do you mean we didn't have to read it? It was content in the game. Were we not supposed to read the game's content? Look, this is a good game, all right?
Yeah,
It
no,
handles
it's really good.
well. The lightning bolt is fun. The little mechanic with like the force field that makes things go slow in it, that's fun, all right? The fact that the circles turn into little monsters that chase you, that's fun, all right? The thing that's like you unlock your UI by unlocking intelligence or what, like that's cool, okay? The general aesthetic is pretty good, all right? The music is fine. It's not great. It's fine, all right? The sound design could have used a bit more work, to be honest, but that's fine. But that info dump at the end, like, guys. Oh my god.
So I think what Andrew is saying is it need to be like 10 times more info at that last part.
Oh no, we're talking 50 times. I was expecting 5 sentences.
There's a
most.
YouTube personality I was watching who was talking about like a fantasy, some old fantasy game, right? And they had this bit. They're going like, so I have this theory about fantasy fans that they'll read anything as long as it's really long. So if you really like fantasy, you should know this game's like flavor text never ends.
There's another one. There's another YouTube video called "Bad Writing Advice," and one of them is on fantasy, and it's like, what you should not do is put the player immediately into the action so that you capture their intentions and slowly reveal the world. Oh no, you should just give them a gigantic info dump about the entire universe before you even start with the characters.
I want to say again, this is a good game. All
Yeah.
right, we're being a little bit mean here, but you didn't need to explain the story. It made sense without the giant info dump at the end. All right, you could have like the giant white sphere with other white spheres orbiting around it. Like we could figure that out. All right, like we can see the contrast of light and dark. All right, like you see, we Taro and I had a disagreement with another person who made a game about this. Someone else, I think, on last week's stream was explained a bunch of stuff about their game at the end.
Yeah.
Right, and I understand the fear of like, oh my god, no one's gonna get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially for a Ludum Dare game, your audience is almost exclusively game developers. They'll get it. Like, don't worry about it. They'll figure it out. Again, this game is pretty good. The info dump at the end, hilarious. Probably not for the right reasons. All right.
Alright, yeah, let's switch hosts. It looks like I am playing the builder game, since that we did agree to play that next.
All right. It's not Bob the Builder. It's Bob the Brawler. First off. All
Mhm.
right.
And then, okay, so Disorientation recently just joined in. Is there anyone else in the chat, just to check to make sure, that has submitted their game?
So I feel like we should play Bob the Brawler next because that person was here before,
Yes.
right? And if you want your game to be played after Bob the Brawler, you can hit !submit, and that will bring you to a form that will add your game to our beautiful spreadsheet here.
I think we need to translate that for them in ASCII code.
No. Anyway, so
In case it isn't aware yet, I do kind of enjoy seeing Andrew suffer.
I don't think you understand that. Like, you don't make me suffer. Like, I'm not.
Oh, I know I don't make you suffer. I just.
I'm not, Ryan. I don't mean to be mean, but I am not laughing with you. If you are in the chat when we go to play games, we will prefer to play games with people who are in the chat live rather than just stuff we have on the spreadsheet. So,
Mhm.
you know, volunteer your game as we are.
Do I see Bad Wolf? Okay, so it
minutes.
looks like Pallet of the World will be next at this rate, unless we find somebody else joining in at some point.
Well, I thought we were doing Bob the Brawler.
yeah, that's
next.
I said after
you mean
Bob
after,
the-
okay.
Yeah. I know it's supposed to be full screen, but we want to make sure the chat is visible.
What if you just zoom the page in?
I can get my laptop out.
All right, so yay.
What if you just click on
Anyways,
the web page
good
and
luck.
do Control plus
K
a
full
bunch?
screen, WASDA,
So-
attack, build, and spaces to heal. Got
Give
it.
me 1 minute
Press-
here, and I'll pull up the chat on my
Mhm.
laptop so you can full screen.
Oh, like this. Oh, it's punch. Punch, 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 punch.
All right, so I'm looking at the Twitch chat, but I can open YouTube's as well. Okay, there we go, and then pop out.
It's kind of hard to tell what the. Oh, okay, I see. The circle is the collision.
This is grid based, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, you can move in all 8 directions.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. I'm not seeing a whole lot of users on Twitch, so I'm gonna open the YouTube as well.
I think most of our users. Where's my health?
I'm trying so hard to open
YouTube is
chat.
quite a ways delayed.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
really?
that's on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, look.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Oh,
All right,
and
we
then
did
I
it.
Just updated. I don't know.
All right, there we go. So I also now have visibility on the YouTube chat. Together we are all of the chats.
With our powers combined.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's what
What about
happens.
Discord?
You have
No.
died. Press R to retry.
Press R to restart for a new map if you think this one's plain. All right, so I guess it makes a new map every time. Oh my god, their heads are just left on the ground.
Yes.
I kind of... How does this brawling system feel? Because it looks like it might actually feel kind of good.
It's okay.
Okay.
I can tell that I'm hitting something, and I can tell what the hitbox is, which is very important.
Okay. Can you punch the walls to like
no,
just
I can't.
demolish
Oh, okay, I guess I can.
them? Huh.
I
Okay.
find it odd that the heads just disappear after a while.
Oh gosh, I don't like that screen shake.
That's a little bit severe.
Yeah.
Let's see. One thing I got was clicking is too repetitive. Chat and chattingers assemble. Chattingers.
Wait, why? Why?
Oh, your health increases over time.
Wait, why are they? How are they hitting me? Okay. How-
I bet that only one enemy consumes your punches,
Oh,
so
I see.
others can go through.
So that's my score, I guess. It's okay.
Bad Wolf, we tolerate all terrible jokes here. We have no floor for humor. Everything goes, especially puns.
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Some things are not immediately obvious to me. It's quite repetitive. I think the difficulty scale's fine. Yeah, the difficulty scale's just fine. The controls are oddly complex. Like, you have a whole recover with space things, which I feel is a little strange.
Danadre14 says, okay, that's weird. They usually don't hit that hard. Can you explore more maps? There are larger maps, but it's so random you haven't seen them yet. I think our game developer really wants you to hit R to cycle through a bunch of maps. Can you...
There we go.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. I appreciate that in this game we are just wrecking people with no reason.
I'm gonna wreck it.
A bad guy does not have to be bad guy. You know, I never even saw that movie.
You
I'm
need
told
to.
it's very good.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Wait, could you wall yourself in?
Yeah, you can. Why, you didn't know that?
Oh, I'm not playing the game, Taro.
Oh,
And there is a sequel to that movie now.
Oh, is there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Ralph Breaks the Internet.
I see. Is that really the name?
Yes.
That's a little on the nose, isn't it?
Yeah, they get to discover the internet.
I'm so sorry for them.
Everything from eBay to Disney.
Yes. I'm so sorry.
oh, okay, there's more health potions. I lost a health potion.
This is a cool looking game.
Yeah.
Clearly Bob is Bob the Builder after his show was canceled.
Oh, you have range plus now.
Yeah, but it's... Oh, that HUD, interesting choice right there.
You
That
win when you
makes-
get. You win when you get 9,999,999. But it's usually so hard to play. I rarely win. All right, so we are currently.
Okay, we're Pac-Manning this. That's good. Okay, we cannot create the walls while they're standing. That's good to know. Alright, well, that's good enough. I think I got enough. It's okay.
It's a cool looking game.
Very polished. Yeah, the AI was pretty impressive. I guess the weird part for me was like, are there enemies in there that doesn't have any knockback? Because eventually they started just barging through, and I started having questions as to how they could do that. So maybe some specific enemies seem to have significantly less knockback than the normal ones that you started off with. And I wasn't really too sure how to deal with that. Because of its arcade nature, there's definitely a point where I feel like, okay, well, this is well past my skill gap. I don't really feel like playing anymore, which is always a problem with arcade games in particular. So,
Oh, they all have knockbacks, but over time they aren't startled as long.
interesting.
Interesting. Okay, so I also have a point on just curiosity, which is you clearly have some kind of pathfinding. Is it A star, or did you do flow field? Like, what kind of pathfinding did you use? Because I don't know, that's just the kind of thing I'm curious about. But yeah, it's definitely got that arcade difficulty problem, right? Which is not necessarily something you need to fix, right?
Right,
It's
no.
just, you know, I made my own pathfinding. Okay.
It's fine. No significant problems I see here. A lot of the information, like we've always yeah, where we're going going with this. Yeto is actually mute, but whatever. So always, you'll hear me talk about the importance of the conveyance of information, and like I think this game has it. Most of the information that I needed was fairly well conveyed. The controls, it would have been nice to like teach me over time rather than all up at front. Because the building walls in particular was really strange as a mechanic. I understand why it's added in, and to be clear, I think it's actually really useful. I didn't use it very much in this case, but I can see situations where it would be. But that said, a lot of things were actually well conveyed enough that I didn't feel like I was so at a loss as to figuring out how to play the game, or at a loss to feel like I felt that the game was unfair in any way. So that's always a good thing. I guess like I wasn't there's something in there that I feel like it could have been better, but I'm not quite able to express in words. It just felt very it felt like a very good arcade game, but that's as far as it went for me, like good. There wasn't anything in there that made me go like, that's amazing. And perhaps that might come from like the repetitiveness of the enemy design. It may also come from the repetitiveness of what attacks you actually have, because that is very limited as well. The most unfair thing I think is the mob of enemies. If they touch you once, you're mauled to death. Yep, agreed. Oh, the story is, a grave disagreement with ski mask baddies forced Bob to end his building career for good. However, dissatisfied with just his unemployment, the baddies are out for his life. Now Bob, the previous builder, becomes Bob the Brawler, living only to defend himself from baddies that are breaking into his warehouse, in hopes of regaining his position and punching off some steam.
I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's my position on that matter. I hope that was useful feedback to you.
I did just double check, and apparently Bob the Builder is still running. They are apparently still making new episodes of it.
What would we do if you weren't here to provide us with?
I sometimes I
I
don't
am
know.
actually surprised by that.
They apparently like rebooted the. Apparently Mattel rebooted the show in 2014.
Huh.
Okay, so I know Bad Wolf was online earlier, and yes, your game would in fact be
on right now.
Yes, so that would make your game next, as far as I can tell. Let's make sure that Bad Wolf responds.
If you want us to play your game, you can type !submit in the chat, and you will be brought to a Google form that will magically put your game into our spreadsheet for us to play. We are playing games until 6 o'clock today.
You may need to fill out the form 3 times in one case earlier.
Ryan, why do you do this to us?
Because it's fun.
We can
Hi! Alright, we're switching microphones.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It started with the first word confused. Pardon me, let me repeat that again. It started with the first word confused, and I don't know how to feel about that. It didn't answer any questions I had. It just begged for more questions. Yep, there it is, a new tab.
Blank, your imagination, a void of nothingness, and then color. Paint your way through this puzzle platformer. This game was created by Kestrel Entertainment, a team we hope you enjoy.
Oh man. It's made in Unity. Oh, well, you're gonna... Pardon me.
There we go. Oh no, this is clearly meant to be full screen.
Did you have any questions I missed? No, I'm fine.
Oh, interesting, okay.
Oh, I think I know what you're supposed to do.
Oh, Wow. Okay. Oh my god, this is very floaty, gentlemen.
Did you have any questions I missed from Denidri? No, I don't particularly have anything specific yet.
Oh my god. Oh man. Okay. It's fine.
This is actually really cool of an idea. It reminds me a lot of the what's that Digipen game? The paint game.
I know what you're talking about. It's kind of famous.
Because it's literally Portal, but whatever. Portal 2, that is. I'm sorry.
Small jump, regular jump, press space. Oh boy, I'm having some trouble with this 3D platforming, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Or-
Depth
Oh, boy.
perception is a sucker.
I don't know, that just does not seem high enough. What? Oh boy. Someone did not spend enough time on their fundamentals here.
This very distantly reminds me of an old DOS Amiga game called Sky Roads.
Okay, well, I see where this needs to go. Little unfortunate that you don't start lined up for the first jump. I can't tell.
No, you're right. So an easy way to usually solve the 3D puzzle platformer problem is to add shadows. Now,
However,
However, the problem is that your drop shadow is not directly downwards. That makes it literally impossible to tell whether you're directly above a platform or not until it's too late. Interesting you chose that. Yeah, see, because we're using a shadow as a basis, we keep getting short of it because we see the shadow coming in from the top of the platform.
it's especially bad because using a directly vertical drop shadow is the industry standard for communicating how this works.
Yep.
Slow. Let's not do that.
So the name of the game was Tag, the Power of Paint.
Thank you. That's the one. Wow, you only use one block all the time, it feels like.
Which, now that I see the screenshot of that game, is making me think,
Is this death? That doesn't seem to be death. Okay. Oh, I can still paint this stuff. All right.
Wait. Turquoise to green? Oh, not good.
Yeah.
can you paint the bear?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Are you kidding
no.
me?
Oh no! The platform! You have to
Oh,
run for the platform!
no.
Oh no! And not only that, but you chose slow. Does it checkpoint? Does it checkpoint?
No, it doesn't checkpoint. Are you kidding me? It checkpointed! It checkpointed! I can't jump.
They're meant to
I
kill
can't,
you.
I can't
sorry.
jump. I can't jump.
Oh, you're playing your character. No. Oh, the tragedy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Do you have to hit reset, or do you have?
Yeah, it seems broken.
Oh no.
Not confused, just frustrated.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we are very confused.
Look at this void.
Isn't it neat?
I'm trying to think of a joke about platforming. I can't do it.
Oh, I thought we were just trying to do the song from The Little Mermaid.
Wouldn't you say this jumping puzzle's complete?
It's turn complete, yes.
Thank you, Taro.
Wouldn't you think this the game?
No! God dang it!
This is so infuriating. I can.
No! What? Why would you make it do that in that shape? Why?
This all brings it. It's all coming back to you, and not in a good way.
Oh God.
This part is so bad. No offense. When you fill in the color of this platform,
no, I
there's
forgot.
a small bit that needs to be painted.
No!
Oh,
yeah,
God.
see,
There's a little bit at the edge of that platform which isn't actually...
Now, why would you do that in the first place?
No, because...
What? First off, what was that animation? Second! Oh my God.
Just
Okay.
Make it really bouncy.
Yeah.
Just make all of it bouncy.
Yeah, I thought that one portion was just supposed to be bouncing and stay on there, and then when you go forward, it would...
See? Now you have less things to worry about.
I can't even tell where I'm going.
I know.
What if you make yourself bouncy? Would that compound the bounciness?
I have no idea.
We'll
Let's
try
find
that.
out.
Why am I suddenly not jumping as high? You see this, right?
Yeah, I do see it.
Yeah, make yourself bouncy.
Hey!
Maybe we can even skip the entire whole magenta thing.
We're here to cheat. Oh, I think oh my God. Nice call, Taro.
Maybe we are supposed to stand on the magenta thing just a tiny bit because I noticed the magenta is not in your palette anymore.
Do you think we need it?
Potentially. We know
Oh.
it checkpoints, so.
What point?
Oh, there we go, we got it.
All right, we got it. No! Wait! Why did you slow me down? Okay.
Because it's mysterious. Go forth.
Oh, this is nonsense.
Well,
No!
Oh, okay. Yo! Clutch!
Yo!
Clutch!
Oh, screw this. I believe. Oh, come on.
Oh!
Oh, okay, it's okay. It's okay.
The bears actually do something.
Yeah, so what happens if you
I-
cover the bears?
I can't jump again. I've been de-jumped.
Try making
Wait,
it fast.
so when you checkpoint, it looks like when you checkpoint, you can no longer jump.
I can't even move now. This is broken. Yeah. Well, I think.
Well, which color did you have left now?
Good question. So I think that is.
Yeah.
I think that's the extent to which we need to explore this game.
Okay. I mean, there's clearly a lot more at the end, but I can see somebody being frustrated enough with the bugs.
Well, I don't think it's working consistently enough to do this, right?
Yeah.
Also, the music was quite. The music was very pleasant.
Uh-huh.
It was, it was good. When you fill in the color of the platform, there's a small bit that needs to be painted.
Yes, we have just read
But
that.
should that be the case, though? Like, here's my question. Why is there that small bit that also needs to be painted? Also, you guys can start getting ready to submit for the next game.
Yeah, we should. So this is a common problem in any 3D games, and it's a very, very well known and actually a very, very difficult problem to solve, which is depth perception.
Yeah.
it is nigh impossible to figure out where your character actually is. That often a lot of other games have really awkward hacks to make it work. So I just recently played Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U, for example, and I noticed an interesting thing that they did in that game, which is clearly the directional light is for the characters and characters only is coming from the top of the screen directly downwards. So that's their way of solving the platforming problem. And the same thing is applied for basically anything that is animated, any sort of enemies, any sort of moving objects. I think the environment is slightly different for some reason, but they're using shaders that is in such a way that the bottom side is not so heavily shaded. So like that's one way of solving that specific problem. Another way is to use sort of like the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. When you're using the magnet power, you might notice that there's a little indicator at the bottom where it has this laser pointing down and letting you know where it's going to drop. Like that is super duper useful to let you know where you're, how the object is going to drop and allowing you to do any sort of mental calculations that way. The main problem is that platforming is just one of those things that is super duper difficult to get it right. And it's frankly, like, even Super Mario 64, it was frankly a miracle that they figured out that Shadow was an effective way of getting that problem across, because it was just, at the time, just nobody knew that was a thing you could do.
It's a shame that we didn't get to the puzzle-y part at the end. But that game, I think, very clearly needed probably another 2 or 3 hours, if not more, into the core movement.
It may be a little late as of right now, but it is in fact possible to allow you to fix bugs that are considered game-breaking. That is, I consider a game-breaking bug.
Well, the checkpoint one is definitely game-breaking.
Yeah,
no question.
Without question game-breaking. And
I mean, that's a soft lock. It's one of the most hilarious soft locks I've seen. It's not all that common. You see a player who just like can't move or jump anymore.
If you do happen to fix that, feel free to add it in the comments in that post that we made earlier about us streaming in 20 minutes, and I'll see if I can forward that information to Andrew here as soon as I can. But yeah, no, you're absolutely allowed to fix that kind of bug if you know what it is, because I consider that game breaking. And the fact, sure, you're not going to save Andrew's first impression, but if you really want him to see the rest of it, because it really sounded like you're trying to create something very interesting with this idea. Yeah,
the fundamental idea is quite interesting.
I'll also say, like, while you adding there's a, I don't know if you're using LWRP, but if you're not, you're just using a basic Unity shader. It has what's called a projector, which allows you to create a shadow blob. That is a really useful tool to get started on. And actually, the standard assets folder or package that Unity gives you, I think gives you a couple of examples of different shadow blobs. And that allows you to create a shadow that directly projects downward from your player very easily. I would recommend trying to use that really quick. Now, that would have to be a post-jam build, but nonetheless, I'll bet
as long as these things are clearly labeled, most people will play the post-jam one to get their impressions.
Right.
My Ludum Dare game did not have the ability to restart it in the Ludum Dare build, so the post-jam version has a very nice little feature where you can hit enter at any time and it will restart the game. And that kind of stuff and fixing other basic things like that is usually accepted as long as it's clearly labeled.
This is just me. The timing of the bear movement felt really fast.
I don't think it was much of an issue.
That's fair. You can just make yourself double bouncy anyways.
Yeah. I think that I want to reserve judgment for the particulars of like how fast obstacles are moving and stuff until the core mechanics work.
Right. like I said, the core mechanics is actually genuinely interesting. I really
Yeah.
want to see more of it. But I agree with Andrew's. Just like I'm done.
Like
attitude.
you need to fix the platforming first, like just the core of jumping and moving.
Mhm.
Then you need to fix the painting platforms thing.
Mhm.
Specifically, you need to fix yeah, the fact that when you checkpoint,
Mhm.
it seems to deteriorate and
Right.
converge toward a non-operable state. And it seems like you have some initialization you're not fixing when you go back.
Really stupid idea. Is it possible if you can just kind of teleport is the wrong word, but like move the player up the cliff if they're already touching the side of the platform? Because I feel like that is something that happened really often with you.
Yeah, that
And-
would also be nice.
Yeah, and as you know, a lot of platformer games gives you ledge grab and rise
Yeah.
very quickly. I would also recommend. So I don't know what controller you're using for your character, but if the capsule itself is using a rigid body controller, then in theory, using the rigid body.move function will in fact transfer the friction information to that platform. Alternatively, you can just apply a velocity on that platform when it's moving,
Mhm.
and that will concurrently cause that anything that's on top of that platform to move as well. That's a weird quirk of the physics engine. If you're using a transform instead of the rigid body move situation, then it does not calculate the friction, and thus anything on top of it will just slip away. Because I noticed that was a problem you were dealing with.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean the platforms, like that's another problem that can be dealt with later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the movement and the core mechanic, I think, need to get sorted out first.
Mm-hmm.
All right, shall we move on?
Yes, we shall. Alright, who's online and will like their games played?
Oh, I think Ryan wants to play. Is that a good idea?
Yes, that is a good idea.
Oh boy.
Is this orientation still on here? Because I know they submitted.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
I never had any feedback about soft block. Might be a glitch. I'll have to take a look. Yeah, take a quick look there. I had to fix that. Appreciate what I did. This orientation is indeed online.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they're here.
Disorientation
Okay, so
is here.
Tabula Rasa.
Yeah, let's check it out. Oh. Well.
A simple but challenging platformer with photo-based point-and-click segments.
Controls. Move. Boost. Oh, space to move, arrows to move, space to boost. R, reset. Your goal is to gather all the shards and return them to the mask. Some players may need some adjusting to unusual control scheme. You're better off tapping the keys instead of holding them. Oh, that's not a good advice.
That's very suspicious.
Yeah.
Nobody plays games that way.
And a bunch of EXE. You can just hit the
Oh
download.
wow,
This
this
is
is
Google.
straight up Exy. Okay.
Download it anyway.
Yeah.
It's too large. You know what we have to deal with after this?
What do you have to deal with?
Avast.
Avast.
You're playing directly off of the zip file, which was then unencrypted and... Oh, well, I guess we need that chat now. No, that's an apartment door. Oh, okay, this is a game.
This is not your average game.
The music is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Oh, really? For there to be anything besides nothing, you must have something. How do you create something out of nothing? How did the type... Oh, no, never mind. That does make sense. Never mind. Oh, okay. Well, interesting. The typewriter can switch to red ink whenever it feels like. It's a hard drive! Oh, it's a Steam... Oh, no, never mind. I thought it was Steam
Oh,
Link.
that's cool. Look at that. Ha.
At first there was nothing, absolutely nothing, only a vast emptiness. Press enter. Until you pressed enter. But then there was you, until you came along. Quite frankly, you're the only thing in the whole existence. Makes you feel uneasy, doesn't it? Press enter. You are everything, yet you are nothing. Cloud. And in this nothingness, you'll find solaces in your dreams. Dandelion, press enter. Last night, you had a dream that you were God. In reality, that's what you are. I am God inside you. Wait, I? We are one and the same, even though we are not. Press enter. Am I confusing you? Reality can be weird sometimes. It's okay, although nothing is real. Press enter.
There's a lot of confusing in this stream.
Yeah. It seems your subjective reality has broken down into bits and pieces, and all that pieces has scattered all over your subconscious mind. Press enter. That's the God right there, right below the clouds. Why would you think? Anyways, please, if you'd be so kind, retrieve all shards of your consciousness, then bring them to me. I am you, as much as you are me. Let's walk together in this absolute nothingness we call life. Press enter. What's boost?
Whoa.
What's boost?
That's boost.
Oh, okay, so it increases your bounce. This doesn't sound like it's comfortable to control. Ryan, will you comment?
Yeah, it's interesting. Because especially the arrow, like, it's not super responsive.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It seems more like the arrows are just sort of influencing the direction as opposed to actually moving it.
Okay, I want to try controlling this. Like, I'm totally gonna try and play this myself. I notice you can't directly move up.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm going to assume. Oh, this is like badminton, right? That's why the thingy was like bouncing off the wall in the previous pages.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, no, what you have to do is you have to use the arrow keys to angle yourself and then press space to, like, hit the ground at the right angle to send you where you want to go.
Yeah.
Well, it sounded like if you're moving downwards, it, like falling, that is, it boosted you downwards anyways.
I was muted.
Because you bounce quite significantly.
Yeah, it definitely seems like you're supposed to use the bounce to move around.
There are 40 of these bits, by the way. This is quite a lot of the world rather than nothingness. What is the lore here?
We read the lore.
But they
Taro, please don't ask for more lore. Do you remember the last game? Although
beware what I wish for.
This game's presentation does have me feeling a bit more indulgent.
Right.
It is very nicely presented.
Mm-hmm. I like the presentation a lot.
Yeah.
But boy, the
have to
controls
ask,
make me squeamy.
Disoriented, were you at the last GDC? Because they had several typewriters set up, and I'm wondering if that has something to do with this. Because that was the first time I ever used a typewriter. I was at GDC in March, and they had, like, in the writer's corner some typewriters set up for some reason. And people were just playing with them all day, every day of GDC.
Right. So, opinion. You know, you can take this or leave it because, you know, everyone has opinions, myself included. But the boost meter being on the right of the screen, I don't agree with this decision. I feel that that element should be directly below your character.
Can I do one further?
Yes.
I would put first off, I would put an arrow that points at all times what your velocity is,
Yeah, I agree.
and the boost meter would also be your arrow.
Oh,
That's what I would do.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
Right.
I do agree with this decision. There's a specific reason why I say that, which is when it comes to UI elements, the question always becomes, where is the player focusing at? And especially for games like these, where you're doing like platforming, the player's focus will almost consistently be at the player. And because of that, that's why I highly, strongly recommend that any sort of super duper important information be placed directly above your character or near your character, as it just makes it a lot easier to see.
You weren't at GDC, but you own 3 typewriters yourself. Wow. Okay. All right.
Impressive.
Are you just a typewriter enthusiast? Because that's pretty rad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna complain about that. Order! Well, you're halfway there. A little more than halfway there, this is granted, but halfway there. The sound effects on the control pads being clicked is a little annoying.
The crosshair arrow idea was considered, but I didn't have time to implement it. Well, isn't that the story with a lot of Game Jam stuff? That's fair.
Do you feel like you have a lot of control of how you're boosting, Ryan?
Not really, no.
I mean, I can tell how it's actually implemented.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, part of it is that I'm not, again, sort of like what you said, I'm not really focusing on the boost bar, I'm focusing on my character. And because of that, I'm just sort of pressing the spacebar when I want to boost, and quite often, I don't have the power to boost at that point.
I actually think that boost meter may be recharging too slowly.
Yeah.
I know it seems like it recharges so fast, but you use boosting so much in this game. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like that. I'm curious whether you have whether you like toned it up or down during development.
Well done.
I'm already working on an expanded post-jam edition, so it's nice to hear your feedback and observations. The boost always goes in your current direction.
Right, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That actually reads pretty clearly to me, and I'm fine by that.
Yeah, I don't think I have any like fundamental problems with the control scheme actually. At least from what I'm seeing. It'll be different when I play it later.
Yeah. Given the fact that, you know, death is a slap in the wrist, like, I don't mind the controls nearly as badly as I originally said.
If this was like restarting your count of crystals, boy, that would be a different game.
Yeah. That said, it still does make me squeamish if I'm to be completely honest.
I mean, I will agree that I think the control scheme, it does make me a bit squeamish too, but I also feel like that's kind of the point. It's not every day that you see people who have, like, come up with a novel way to control movement in a game.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't really tone it either way. I just left it in the state I enjoyed. So I think he's talking about the boost meter recharge. I think I like mildly infuriating old school platformers. I can see that from this. I can.
What are you
I
trying
believe
to
you.
do, Ryan?
Trying to get up further.
You can't. There's a ceiling.
No, I know there's a ceiling, but I need to get up so I can get over.
Over where?
To the right, because there's a whole like drop down column of shards, or basically I'm trying to get.
I think there's only one entrance to that area.
Right, I'm trying to get into the next area over here.
I don't think that's maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying, but I feel like that's not the entrance.
It suddenly occurs to me that I want to see a Metroidvania like this.
Oh dear. I kind of don't.
I
Well,
mean,
I mean,
also I kind of don't, but, you know. My ultimate plan was to include many control schemes and difficulties, but obviously my time was limited to the 48-hour combo. That's completely fair. This is really, really good for a combo game. Like, this is unusually good for a combo game.
Over here is where I'm trying to get.
Maybe it's. Oh yeah. I mean, let me be clear that I've already stated that the controls make me squeamish, so I'm not complaining at you for doing poorly at this. It's infuriating to watch, but I know why, so I don't feel nearly as bad.
And these control schemes and difficulties will be included in the final edition.
A stupid idea that will probably break the creator's vision. If you hold the space bar to boost, and that allows you to decide which direction you want to boost, might be really cool. Again, it's probably gonna break the game.
That is definitely the, like, mid-game power-up that blows your mind. Right? Because by the time you get to the middle of a game like this, like, you forget that other mechanics in other games exist.
Right. Oh dear. It's actually interesting that the game is very vertical in its presentation, that is. And I wonder why that limited screen space was chosen for this case. Oh, I don't know what to tell you, Ryan.
I don't think you can get up there that way, Ryan. Oh, you can. Never mind.
Yeah.
Dang.
See, I still don't think so.
No, he can. Hey! I'm so nervous. Oh! Hey, look at this! Not bad.
Yeah, because I know of this because I've gotten here before, but then when I tried to get back down that chute...
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is making me nervous.
And that happened.
That's also an idea a friend of mine suggested when I was trying this. I wouldn't see it breaking the game if I would take it into account in level design. Boy, that is an underappreciated point about game design. I also had an idea for a power-up which lets you break walls and such.
Ah, interesting.
Yes!
Oh no! Oh. What did you use to make this game?
Click Team Fusion.
Wow, okay.
That's quite a...
Don't see that one every day.
Yeah. We actually know of a friend who used that pretty frequently, but they now are at Texas, and we are not in Texas.
They are at Texas.
Now I'll not be able to answer you which place, which specific town in Texas, but whatever. Oh, okay. It's interesting that Ryan seems to be focused on the upward movement, because I was kind of more, if I were to play this, like, I kind of think the downward movement would be much more interesting to utilize.
I'm really curious whether rebounding off platforms actually injects more energy than you put in.
Because I'll be more into, like, trying to get the bounce to be as tall as possible.
I guess the click team scene is kind of niche. That's fair.
Well, now you only have yourself to you only have yourself to blame for that one, right? Sorry. I know the controls are pretty infuriating, so. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
You can actually access the chute from down and even go up using your rebound. Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine that is like the pro expert way to do that. Nice.
Yep. Oh, okay. Oh no!
Oh no, Ryan!
You overcommitted.
Hey, that was good. That was good. What a recovery. Oh, nice.
What?
Keep
No,
boosting.
you gotta go back to the guy. The giant face.
Right.
I have already implemented a free float, no gravity, easy mode in the post-jam version. Huh. That would be easier, wouldn't it? Or your challenge is basically just to find the gems. I don't know. I'm not so negative on this movement system. I'm not sure I could play this for long periods of time, but I'm sure I would find it very interesting. Oh my! Oh my!
You can do it. I used to believe in you.
But it will take some time until I go about releasing it.
Because he likes to see us suffer.
It's maybe the last game, because we have 10 minutes left, if not less.
I think this is going to be the last game.
Yeah.
Good on our people who submitted, submitting games of substantial content and length, which is not particularly easy to do during a game jam.
So I was saying earlier, like, to me, I would focus on the boosting downwards, because it's clear that the boost takes into account your actual speed. And if you're trying to move upwards, because of how carefully you play, Ryan, it turns out it's like a very short boost. So I'm thinking to myself,
Right, but the god is up, so I need to.
Right, so you use the bouncing off the floor as your way of heading up higher. Yeah, like so.
I will say it's not really clear to me how the power of your bounce is calculated. Sometimes it seems like a boost colliding with something has a really strong rebound, and sometimes it seems really weak, and I'm not entirely sure why.
You're supposed to be
That's one
gaining the
versus
same
the other.
exact height from each bounce. It looks like to me.
We'll see. Again, I am somewhat excited about playing this game and trying its controls for myself.
Right. Okay, well... I don't know what to tell you, man.
Trick shot, trick shot, trick shot. Never mind. Never mind.
You have entertained us.
In some situations, the down button is very useful. You can get a stronger rebound when
Oh,
falling.
I completely forgot about the down button.
Oh god, Ryan. You okay there, Taro?
Yeah, you lost all rhythm, Ryan. There's no hope left.
He
I'm
ain't
joking,
got
by
rhythm.
the way. Yeah. Are you okay, Ryan?
Have I ever been?
Well, just give us, just give us 3 winks if you're not okay.
So that was not 3 winks, but it did not make me feel better. Oh, and there's also a feature that you can remove the HUD so you can see further. Well, how do we activate that? How do we turn that on? How do we make that happen? Oh, the post-jam version. Okay.
Everything has to be the post-jam version.
Listen, I'm right there with him, alright?
I know.
It is 5:58, so I feel like we should begin wrapping up.
Do you not want to see this clutch moment? This victory?
I'm not confident we'll see. I am beginning the process of creating an out.
Wow, I thought you believed in me, Andrew.
Why would you believe that?
I don't know, because I don't believe in myself right now either.
Listen, this is not Gurren Lagann. Do not believe in the me that believes in you, alright? You should know that our relationship is mutual distrust and annoyance. And
Good, I'm
generally
glad
being a
someone
little
sees it the
bit-
same way I do.
Just being a little bit awful to each other. Find a friend you can be shit to. I shouldn't say that, I'm sorry.
No, yes,
Yes, I should not say that, I'm sorry. Dun 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 dun. Wow.
So the music is great.
It
It's-
is not enough.
It makes me grating.
Yeah, the music is great. There just isn't enough of it. It's really good music. We just need more of it. That's got to be like an 11-second loop.
It's almost driving me mad. And not just because the screen has turned red.
It's not red. What are you talking about?
You're right, it has been green all the time.
It's never been green, but it
Ryan,
definitely
I have
isn't.
some really bad news to announce about your eyesight.
Oh no, I'm trying to just drive you guys crazy.
I know. In any case, I'd like you to look at this card I'm holding. It's got these dots on it. Can you see the number?
So if you'd like to see more of us, feel free to check us out next week when we play Extra Life. And it's just gonna be like this all day.
And with plus sleep deprivation.
Yes. So we may not even censor ourselves.
Yes! Yeah! I mean, look, if we don't censor ourselves, you know, we might, like, what's the point, you know? What we really need to do is we need to, like, crash the other stream in the basement.
Oh my goodness. I believe in you.
Oh. Nope. Oh. Nope. Oh. Maybe.
You're getting a little boost happy there.
Oh no! Oh no!
What did I tell you? Be careful of the stairs. Oh no. I don't know what to believe in anymore.
I believe in the color red. This game is brought to you by Red. 25500. I'm glad that the person who I'm glad that Disoriented, you know, like many of us, also knows that green is not a creative color and as such chose red instead. Your god is not pleased.
What the?
What?
But good, I'm not the only one that noticed like the complete reverse in gravity that was there for a second.
We have witnessed it.
I'm really enjoying Goodmitten.
I see what you did there.
Oh yeah, in the beginning the lore implied that you're the god yourself. Yes, I remember that.
Who knows? Maybe I won't reach 40 deaths by the time it's time to. By the time I actually finish this.
Patience, Padawan.
What's that?
Good question.
A Padawan is like a youngling.
Thank you, Andrew.
You know, like in One Piece.
Oh, I can't. I mean, this is red, so maybe this is when Anakin's going all like death happy.
Who knows? You know, we're actually we're just inside his iris. You know, in that scene.
That would make a little too much sense.
The death count stops at 666. Is that true, Disoriented? Because that would be a great detail. Like, I commend you if that's true.
I mean, we knew we were doing something pretty evil from the beginning.
Well, the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal.
And then he played this game.
He challenged a person to badminton. Well, you play some pretty good badminton, boy, but give the devil a due. I'll bet your soul against your soul.
Gee. What does that make us?
Soul. Nope.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
I wish I had a soundboard so I could start playing like the theme song for like the end of Mass Effect right now. You know, like the crazy full orchestra. Like the devil is in the details. Winky face says disoriented.
So I started localizing a show. And I'm not
This
su-
is where we're at now.
I started localizing this show.
So Taro, I have a question. This thing that we're playing right now, would you call it a bizarre tale? Would you call it...
Good segue, Andrew.
It has resemblance of Tales of the Unusual.
I have a question, Taro. I mean, do you think that we might? No! Do you think we might like secretly be trapped here that we can't actually leave until he completes the game?
There's a show called The Past Diary that this reminds me of, and also there's a manga called Future Diary that this also reminds me of, but that's besides the point.
So I have really bad news, Taro, which is that we're actually currently playing the video game adaptation of Death Note. I'd like to apologize to Disoriented for that. Not deserve that.
I mean, it is in a notebook, and I am dying a whole lot.
But your name isn't in it, so you know.
It doesn't even know your face.
Oh.
How do you feel watching us play this Disoriented?
If he's anything like me, probably particularly happy.
Please don't press charges. Like, we didn't mean to like, have defamation. I am amazed at your determination, says Disoriented.
Yeah, that's the one thing monsters didn't have in that game.
Yes.
So, do they have hope?
I don't know, but does that mean souls are mutually exclusive with hope?
I think that is a question we should ask ASCIIsoft, who will then ask Toby Fox.
No, we have to ask, what's his name? The Nintendo Smash guy, you know?
Reggie?
No.
I know, that's why I was like...
And now I think I really need to remove the upper screen bounce from the post-jam version, Disoriented. Do not let the gameplay you are seeing influence the design I don't stand by that statement. Seriously, that's a determination you have to make.
Remember, this is just Andrew witnessing this is just payback for all of the times that I have, like, gotten on his nerves.
That's true.
But do I have to be involved?
You're usually witness to the times that I get on Andrew's nerves, so I think yes.
You're just collateral damage.
Yes.
Oh, no!
Oh man, the screen is red. Weak.
No, it's blue.
I need to stare at it a little more carefully. Is it more red or less red than before?
Well, you know what? When we walk away from this, like, the world is gonna look green.
I mean, you're wearing the right sweater for this occasion.
Yes. Yes. Actually, that's not quite true, because the sweater isn't 2x5 red, right? It's like, it's darker.
We did it! Keep doing it!
Oh. Is it Yamamoto who's smashed? Oh yeah, you gotta fall down. You gotta hit the thingy there.
And not infuriate Andrew. Oh, that pain.
And we're alive.
Oh, that pain.
Age.
Oh, look at that.
God,
So much green.
Like the end of The Witness where like he's touching the landscape.
So much green. Creepy. Look at all that nothing.
No, there's something.
Oh, okay.
There's something in the circle of somethings.
Oh, that's the thing from the game.
Oh, okay. So it was a Christmas ornament all along.
A Christmas ornament. That was a god!
No, I'm the god.
And you're a Christmas ornament.
But I thought this thing isn't the god. I'm confused now.
I mean, the whole point...
I'm just deliberately trying to confuse everyone.
Right. The whole point of the game was about resurrecting this god from the book world. So now it exists
Wait.
in real life.
Wait, maybe this isn't the end. Maybe the end is an anagram. I don't know.
Deep?
Disoriented says thanks for playing. Taco Pill donates 5 bits.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris, for donating to my misery.
I'm really excited for you to officially announce, Disoriented, that this is actually just the sequel to Mist. So,
Oh, no. It has to go even further. There's actually a bunch of code in there that we completely missed.
You're right. I mean, Mist already has a sequel, so this is a sequel to Ribbon.
Right.
That's a good point.
Thank you, Avast. Thank you.
I'm actually an anagram enthusiast, but there's no hidden message this time. Sorry. Unless that's an anagram.
Oh, no. This is the issue. I played the exe from the zip file, so it couldn't add a bunch of files into the same directory that the game was in.
EXE is actually an anagram for EEX.
Xe.
which itself is a clue as how to decode the name of the game, Tabula Rasa.
Is 3 letters.
So we need to use a 3-letter cipher to decode the name of this game.
Alright, I think we're done here.
We have no material. No idea what we're doing now. Thank you for submitting your games, everybody, and watching. We had a lot of fun. We hope you did. I'm Andrew. I'm an indie dev in Troy, and I made a game for Ludum, and I'm very happy to have helped co-host these streams.
Yes, and